Hey guys, this is Nitin Sachdeva, co-chair for Meeting Means Business. Today we have with us Mr. Mahendra Vakharia from Pathfinder's Holidays, Ahmedabad, and he's also the executive committee member of the Outbound Tour Operator Association of India. Welcome, Mahendra. How are you, man?
Hey, thank you. Good afternoon. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining in this positivity campaign by Meeting Means Business. It really means a lot because our market really needs some positive messages from leaders like you. What do you have to say about the situation? How should people take this forward?
Hi, Nitin. Good afternoon. Thank you for this invite. Very important, and thank you for taking this initiative of doing this. All of us need any good cheer that we can get right now. Not only in India, the whole industry worldwide, aviation and tourism hospitality industry is feeling the impact of it. Sadly, our industry is the one that always is the first to be impacted and the last to recover with any such incidents that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Fact of the matter is, the positive way I look at things is at this moment, yes, there is a situation at our hand on our head, and we have to face it. We'll have to take care of it for a while. But what is very heartening to see in the last couple of days is that China, where it all started from,
Mm-hmm.
the numbers have really decreased. The new cases are reported less and less. The discharge from the hospital of treated patients are increasing on a daily basis. So this is a very positive sign to my mind. So is the case with South Korea and Singapore as well. So that's the positive which I would like to talk about first, where sadly Europe is getting the impact of it now. The epicenter from China has moved on to Europe now, and Europe is getting impacted. And because of the very open borders that Europe has, and free movement of people, and like everybody is talking of this virus having its impact transferring from human to human interaction at this moment. And I think when a situation is there like any other cases, I think all of us have to be very aware of it and take a voluntary call to ensure that as less travel we do as possible. Only reason is so that uh, it will at this moment immediately stop the spread of the virus by human to human contact. It's a matter of time, and if we do this, rather than not controlling it now and letting it prolong for a longer period of time, and suffering the impact of it for a longer duration, I would look at a situation where yes, it's a self-imposed curfew. For an example, 1 month, nothing doing. All of us are going to sit put, stay put, do not travel anywhere, but control the situation, and let's come out of it sooner rather than continue with this and bear the brunt and pain of it. So even at our end, with all our clients that we had booked for the summer seasons, fortunately, some of them are still continuing at this moment, holding on to their plans of travel to Africa, South Africa, and Kenya. Africa is still not impacted as yet. The European ones are definitely getting postponed and rescheduled. Fortunately, no one has asked us to cancel it as yet. They're only waiting and watching and saying, "Let's see if we have to, we will postpone it or whatever." Right now, even yesterday, there's been a directive by the government of India, wherein it's a preventive measure, and rightly so. As all of us will have to do this right now, the most important thing will be government is trying to lock down movement of people by restricting entry of foreign nationals for a month. Similarly, at our end, we are encouraging as many people as to avoid public places, avoid public gatherings. Even the staff, we are saying if you're comfortable, you work from home, we are okay with that, if that is a concern. But the whole point here is what I'm trying to say is the way I look at it, and if I had to deal with this, I will say 1 month I'm willing to take the thing on my chin. I'm going to sit it at home
Mm-hmm.
and face the brunt of it. But after 1 month, it will help me eventually come out of this situation and start looking at proper and good business overall again. And I'm sure we will bounce back much stronger very soon.
That's great, Mahendra. I think that's a great message. What do you have to say about this period that we have a gap in between? What should companies do which can keep them in the positive spirits and take them forward when business is ready.
What we have decided in the office, and this morning only the whole team, we were having a meeting and discussing about what's happening in the world and how situations are changing so drastically every minute, every hour things are changing. I said the time that we are going to get now on our hand, when we are not going to get new business or new inquiries coming in, we are going to utilize this time to relook at our own business model, to enhance our knowledge on destinations, try and create newer combination of programs that we can try and promote to our customers when things open up very soon. And, educate ourselves, update our knowledge, update our records, clear the data, and start communicating with clients on a regular basis. We will be outreaching to our clients by way of calls and emails and just chatting them up and just talking to them, So we are going to use this time very positively doing these kind of activities.
So you are suggesting that the tourism boards, the hotels, the product owners should really get back to their partners and start implementing the education piece so that they can get the products in their minds and the sales will be out once the situation is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the fact of the matter is no business is going to happen now. If things are the way it's unfolding on a daily basis, no business is going to happen. Mm-hmm. Rather than keep brooding over loss of business and keep getting depressed about situation, use it positively and constructively. Try and think of clients that you've not contacted in the last 1 year. Get in touch with them. Send them some emailers. Send them about some destination that you would like to promote or any new things that you have in mind. Something like that. But keep an interaction open with the client. Remind them that you are still there and you are willing and ready to do business as soon as things open up. And it'll be back to good times.
Well, thank you so much, Mahendra, for sharing all of these positive views. I'm sure this will help a lot of people get perspective and really build up their positivity in their office and their business, and in fact in their lives at this point of time. Thank you so much once again.
Yes. Thank you. And like I was telling my team today, when there's a situation where you're not finding any peace in the outside world, not sounding very philosophical, but I thought the best thing would be to look within our own selves at this moment to find peace and stability of our mind and just concentrate with what we want to do in our lives.
Thank you so much, Mahendra. Thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts.
Thanks, Nitin, for this opportunity, and good luck to all of us in the industry.